Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jordan Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season, so he's going for double digits here in this one.
Francisco Lindor heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger.
First pitch, 7-0.
Zimmermann looks in. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think this one is going to be a great pitcher's duel, so you really need to take advantage of any scoring opportunities or any mistakes that may be handed to you. 1 or 2 runs might be enough to win it.
Rajai Davis will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Michael Brantley will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And now they head out on the road here, but at least the good news is they get a short trip here in terms of distance, so they should be rested and ready to go to start this series.
A quick out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seeing the ball really well right now.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
And he also leads the league in slugging, so that means he's not just slapping singles all over the place.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that is not good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate that time and a little hit at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. After 1, no score. Jason Kipnis will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. This is line to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Just a very nice play out there in left field. It looked like he might have thought about laying out for this, but instead it stays up long enough for him to reach down and get it right off his shoe tops.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Victor Martinez will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Nick Castellanos will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 302 is the average coming in. 16 homers and an even 40 RBIs. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Juan Uribe lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Zimmermann gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Well, it only took him 1 pitch to get himself in trouble, and 1 pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
Robbie Grossman will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Rajay Davis stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Too high. 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. James McCann will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
batting 8.
Still looking for that first hit of the ball game, and this one had the potential to be one, but it was not meant to be.
Into the box now, Mike Aviles, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Andrew Romine will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Ian Kinsler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. Rebay's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Is ready here as we begin in the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Jason Kipnis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
1-0.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag. Because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Kinsler's there for it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
up next for Cleveland. Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Zimmermann steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Jose Iglesias will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. So one away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. And that's in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
And with 2 gone now, it'll be up to Victor Martinez here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Juan Uribe heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
For the Indians, third baseman number 7, Juan Uribe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
In now, Abraham Almonte. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Nick Castellanos will stand out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Grossman sprinting after it, makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number
A little
8.
bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor on the grass, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
James McCann stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14.
Mike Aviles gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Rajay Davis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Zimmermann comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Aviles will look this one in for the first out.
Second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners off for second. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, and they get the double play. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Andrew Romine will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Almonte giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but it'll be tough not to cash this one in. He's not stopping going around second. He's going to make it all the way up to third here on the leadoff triple.
Ian Kinsler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one. Carlos Santana will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
All even now, 2-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Upton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Settling in now, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Juan Uribe will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Victor Martinez will stand into middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Right side and right into the shift. Kipnis is there, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Nick Castellanos will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In the air, out to right. Grossman is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Tap fouled at home plate. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Abraham Almonte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Abraham Almonte.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this, with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. James McCann will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Almonte has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Mike Aviles will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom 3rd of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get them.
Digging in, Andrew Romine. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Ian Kinsler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Rajai Davis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Rajai Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Aviles, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th. Jason Kipnis gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In there, strike 1. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Leading off the inning, Cabrera. Going here and even this game up. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's the 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Victor Martinez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Now to the plate, Nick Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 2-1. Good night from Detroit.